Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to our yo-yo only challenge series. In the last episode we collected our 11th yo-yo and we also started smashing some demon altars, and then now today we are going on a quest for mining and a possibility of 2 different yo-yos. So the yo-yos we'll be working on today are the CHIK, and that is crafted using some souls of light, some crystals and a wooden yo-yo, and then we'll also be going after the ARMOUR. So here's my plan. We're going to go mining today. I'm probably going to try and time-lapse as much as I'm going to try and time-lapse maybe the later half of mining where you actually need a little bit more, but we're going to do it in the ice biome, so then we hopefully have a chance of getting an ARMOUR just randomly. If that doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll set up a farm for it and we'll farm for it, and that may be either today or tomorrow that we actually have that. Now, one thing about progress, the house is being put on delay until I've done at least 1 or 2 mechanical bosses because I want a little bit of a break from it. I spent quite a few hours last week really trying to bulk up the house, like really try and take its shape and such, and that really kind of drained me from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on hold, come back to it later for some fresh ideas. Alright, so to begin today's episode, we're going to start off in the ice biome. Now, like I say, the 2 yo-yos that we need are actually free. So the CHIK is free and the ARMOUR is free. So we don't have anything to worry about. And then after we do 1 mechanical boss, we can go to the code 2, which is sold by a traveling merchant. So that is all the things that we need to do. So we're off to the ice biome now. So I'm going to start off by mining our, I believe we got cobalt in the last episode. I think it was cobalt, I'm not too sure. I've actually already been down there today. I went and did a tiny little bit of farming down there just to see if I could find anything at all. And I actually found 2 bits of bacon, believe it or not. Oh, and I also found a toy sled, yeah. This is cool, right? Not found a toy sled in such a long time. Right, have a look at this little dude. He's so cool. I love the little snowman thing. Alright, so before we go down there, quick little jump cut, I will sort out the inventory. Okay, so the chests are all sorted and our inventory is sorted. Now, I have a quick question for you guys, and I have Googled this, so, and Google didn't seem to know the answer. Do you think an ARMOUR will drop in a hallowed ice biome? I'm having my doubts, right? Because it is an ice biome, but it's got hallowed enemies, but it does have snow biome enemies as well, so I really wonder. But if I don't see one today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to go mine it at the surface, or farm it at the surface, so so we can actually do it that way. It'll be a lot better. Now, I've taken a shine potion, and today we're going to mine cobalt together because cobalt is pretty fast to actually mine, and we may mine a little bit of Orichalcum together. And then what I'm going to time-lapse is my Adamantite, because the Adamantite is the bit that's going to take the most time. And in this series, I like everything to be quick, I like everything to be snappy, I like you to see what is important, and I cut out some of them less, like, I cut out some of the mundane stuff. But since we are testing out a new yo-yo today, and it is the Hellfire, which is awesome, and we are taking on our first ice biome enemies, I thought we'd get a little bit of time together at the beginning to actually see what this thing can do. So I am kind of hoping that that is the case, though, that it will drop in this ice biome, because like I said, mining and fighting here will make things a little bit easier in the long run. I'm going to grab that statue as well, because they drop mimics and such, and I've been making a big note of grabbing every statue I see that spawns stuff in this series, because we can use them later on to do a little bit of extra farming and such. You can use them for methods for the wall of flesh and stuff, which we may have to use, so that's why I've been grabbing them. Alright, so no more cobalt on the surface. I've got 7 Spelunker potions, right? And that's right, 7. That is a hell of a lot that I can actually use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them for the later half of the mining, like I said, and try and find my cobalt just kind of freehand for now. And then obviously this area was good because when I was looking here earlier, they have a lot of Orichalcum just here on the surface. Right, so that is a life crystal. Now, I was hoping for a route to the... Ooh, actually, do you know what? I want to go get that other life crystal we saw a second ago, but I saw 2 snowflakes down there, and I thought to myself, hey, they could drop something cool, but it seems like they've disappeared now. So let's go back up. Let's go grab those heart crystals, because we can use them in our boss fight arenas, because obviously we can make little heart lanterns and such, and they're always really good. So let's go grab them, but we'll kill this dude first. So like that dude, that's a snow biome enemy. So that makes me believe that although it is hallowed or whatever, we can still get it. And I believe it was here that this heart crystal was, so I'll go and grab that. Oh, Pigron, Pigron! Let's not die to Pigron. Oh, we died to an ice tortoise instead. Alright, maybe farming on camera was a little bit of a bad idea. Okay, so done a little bit of mining off camera, so let's craft our first pickaxe. So this is going to be the cobalt one. And now the way I like to approach hard mode mining is I like to go cobalt pickaxe, orichalcum pickaxe, adamantite pickaxe, and then armor set. I don't go for the cobalt set, I don't go for the orichalcum set, I just skip. Because I don't see any need in making some, you know, obsidian, not obsidian, what am I on about? Some cobalt armor. When it's just not as good as molten. Like, it's like, or it's like barely better than molten. So it's just a waste of time when you could be spending that time mining something else, getting something stronger. So it's onto Orichalcum now, and I do have a fair bit around me. So hopefully that'll be enough for the next pickaxe. I believe I'm going to need about 50 pieces for the next bit. So what I like to do as well is I like to have that on my hotbar, and I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I kind of ditched the, you know, farming in the ice biome thing because the area that we were wasn't, like, very large. So I do have the Orichalcum now, so let's put down our Hellforge and our Anvil, and let's see. So we should be able to craft a new Anvil first off, and then we should have enough at the end for an actual pickaxe. So let's put this down. We'll put it there, and then let's see, do we have the pickaxe power? We don't. Oh, it's because I have 13 bars, right. Okay, I just need a tiny little bit more then, which is kind of a shame. So let's bin some of this stuff, and I'll go back in when we can actually get it. I thought I'd done my math on that, right? Damn it. Okay, so I got some, so let's melt these bars down, and let's make our pickaxe. So let's put these with that, and let's see. Where is our pickaxe? I'm pretty sure it's 15. Or am I just not seeing it? Or am I just wrong? Is it not 15? Why is it not 15? If it is not 15. There is an imbalance there. I'm so sure it's 15 for mithril as well. Let me double check. Yep, there's totally an imbalance there. It needs 18 orichalcum bars to make a pickaxe, but only 15 mithril bars, which is its counterpart. And there's no difference between them. That is, don't know how I feel about that. That's a little bit crazy. Not too good right there. I feel like that's something that they should do. Something that they could balance that quite easily as well. Right, so, Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, well, anyway, there we go. There is our new pickaxe. Now, there is a lot of adamantite in this area, so we may be getting our full set faster than we think. So I'm going to go do all that off camera. I may even time-lapse a little bit of it. And we'll see what happens when we get all of it, which should be pretty fast. I'm hoping pretty fast. Okay, so I think I have everything ready for what we're about to craft. So let's place down an Orichalcum Forge, Orichalcum Anvil, grab the Adamantite Forge, place that down, craft all the Adamantite we have, which should be a good amount, and then let's see if we have enough. So, Breastplate, Leggings, oh, and I think we may have cut it too short. We have definitely cut this too short, so I need a little bit more Orichalcum, well, adamantite. Let's go get some and we'll come back to the house. Man, I don't know why I was talking with pauses there, and we'll come back to the house. Right, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's time to craft the final piece of the adamantite armor, and we're also going to be making a brand new yo-yo, so that's, bam, 12 yo-yos out of 20. Right, so let's finish this setup. So we need the helmet. So we got the leggings and the pants, and we need a melee helmet, which is this one. Alright, so that is complete. Bam, bam, bam. We now have a total of, I actually can't see because it's all the way down there and it's covered by settings. 68 defense, which is really good. So that's definitely an upgrade. So now we need to craft the yo-yo. So let's grab a wooden yo-yo. And then we need to come here and make the CHIK, which is made with 1 wooden yo-yo, 15 crystals, and 10 souls of light. Bam! Another 1-drop yo-yo. The Superior CHIK looks really, really cool. A really, really pink yo-yo. I like it. So let's place this on the yo-yo list of fame. The section that we've been keeping all the yo-yos at. I don't actually know the order placement of this one, you know, come to think of it. So I might have to quickly check. So let's quickly check what it's going to be. What is it? Let's check the order placement here. It's after the gradient, before the hellfire. Right, so it is literally just, bam, right here. Awesome, okay. Really, really cool. Really, really like it. So that is 12 done. Hellfire being the 12th. We're then going to go for the Amarok now. So I'm going to do a little bit of farming for the Amarok. I'm going to try and farm for it. Hopefully we get it today. It'd be really super cool if we did. And then we can move on to some different things like getting ready for a big boss fight, which sounds even cooler. So I'm going to do that off camera now. I'm going to go set up a base. I've got some blue candles. And I'm just going to farm out the top of the world right here. This little snow biome. Hopefully this bit remains as just a snow biome, because that'd be a really great area. If we could block off some of these as well, even better. Right, so I'm going to get to that, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, so I'm making small progress towards the Amarok, and when I was coming back to the ice biome, I noticed it was heavy rain, so I decided, hey, it may be worth waiting out for an ice golem, and bam, I actually found one. He was kind of stuck here, so I took complete advantage of that. And I managed to get us an ice feather, which is awesome because obviously ice wings are going to be better than the wings we've got now. I think they're a little bit faster and I think they go a little bit higher. So that's a really great addition. I spent one series really farming for one of these things and like killed like 20 ice golems and didn't find an ice feather. So getting one on the first time like feels pretty damn awesome. Okay, so we're going to craft up our ice wings. We're going to see how good these are. So, bam. Angry as well, that's not bad. Plus 3 damage, what do we got on these ones? Plus 3 movement speed, right, so let's equip these. Wow, well let's take these off. And this should be faster, if I am correct. I do think they are. Yeah, they look good. They're good. I always like going with ice wings, they're nice. Right, so that's, I guess that's one thing we can kind of cross off the list. It's something I wasn't planning on getting, but something I'm not going to turn away. So let's put this in there. I'm also, by the way, I'm also keeping a mental note. I'm looking for everything for the Ankh shield. I've actually only got a few things left. I think I've got like 3 accessories left to actually get. Because I thought that'd be just a nice addition to this character. It's something I don't usually craft. And I feel like it's one of these accessories that take a little bit of time. So I'm noting that. So I need to kill a few wraiths. I need to kill a few pixies, a few dark mummies. And hopefully get one of the ones from the cursed one, the Nazar. Which is a little bit harder to get, I find. And then I should be ready. But I'm off back to my little underground lair now to go look for the Amarok. And here is where I've been doing it. I've been doing it here in this open area. Do you think this is the perfect ice biome? If I don't find it by the end of an episode, I want to know you guys' opinion on this. I want to know if you guys think that that's going to be a right area to get a Amarok, which I'm really hoping that it should be. Well, I gave it a good 2 or 3 hours of farming, and unfortunately, I didn't manage to find our Amarok. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Now, I would spend longer on this today, but I want to make sure that this episode actually manages to get out, rather than me, like, spending hours off camera, farming away, and just waiting days for this to come out. I'd rather just release this, and then in the next episode, we can fully focus on that Amarok. So I'll show you my little area once again where I was doing it. I died, unfortunately. But this is where I was, and I was getting lots of ice biome enemies. So do you guys think this is okay? Let me know for the next episode. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a really wonderful day. Peace.